everybody. It's great to see everyone, folks from around the country and some instances from around the world. Is that good? Yeah. Okay. I just want to take a moment to recognize folks that couldn't be here with us, including Katie's grandmother, Fran, and those who couldn't be with us for other reasons. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mike's friend, Mike. Mike and I have known each other since elementary school, at various names, Bananas and Murph Dog, Mama's Boy, Ladies Man. I just gave myself that. In fact, it's like we were destined to become best friends. Our mothers both here tonight, and Mike's aunt, who they call Goober, they used to take out my grandfather's station wagon in high school and cruise the town till all hours. And I think I saw the rusty thing parked out there if anybody wants to relive old glories and high ride later. There's a lot of folks here from Rhode Island. Warwick, Mike and I are from Warwick. You can tell which ones are from Warwick by looking around for the disheveled, bleary-eyed bunch. I'm still working off the night's bender. Sorry, guys. Katie knew full well what she was getting married into here. Mike and I and our friends, we'd spend our days skateboarding and listening to music, philosophizing about the world. We formed the Warwick Skaters Union. Early on, we observed Mike was a motivated one. He'd be the first to learn new skateboard tricks, which always shocked us because of his Sasquatch-like feet. Many of us still call him Neil after Neil Armstrong because of the giant space boots he would have to wear to skate. Sneak Neil in there. Take a gander at these things if you get a chance. Well, Mike was also one of the first to move up and get a job. He, from managing the bagel shop to running a local Domino's. He was even the store employee when we worked at the MetLife Customer Service Center. He mastered having to break to people in a calculated yet compassionate way why we weren't able to honor their life insurance policies they spent decades of premiums on. It wasn't our finest moment, but he did well. In school, he also did well, but he was more of a hide the Spider-Man comic book inside the textbook kind of student. But it was his kindness and friendship that people really knew of him. This gained him the yearbook superlatives of best personality, most talkative, and was even the senior prom king. Oh, he's very proud of his accomplishments, and he made sure to text me a couple of days ago to demand I inserted this exact part into the speech. Honestly, you did. Full disclosure, I won Best Sense of Humor. And in the end, it's really the laughs that do matters. Anyways, after realizing superlatives weren't going to carry us very far, it was time to go to college or get a job. Fast forward to one of the fateful days that changed the course of history for Mike, and in fact is one of the very reasons we're here today. I went to school for film production, moved back to Rhode Island, and sought work in the film business any way I could. In the meantime, Mike and I were working at Picasso's Pizza in the kitchen, and every morning I would wake up and look on the computer and the Craigslist film and jobs postings. One day I came across a solicitation for an MTV reality series. Now some of you know this story, and it's been mentioned many times tonight, but many don't know it, and I feel it's important to share to get a sense of where Mike came from and how he's blossomed into this man. It's like his Marvel origin story. That just stinks. Anyway, they were looking for someone with an interesting background, someone young, single, at least semi-good looking, and willing to travel 3,000 miles to Los Angeles to live in a house for a few weeks with complete strangers, competing for a superstar's heart. Naturally, I called Mike immediately. We printed the application, excitedly filled it out, and sent it in, unsure if we'd ever hear back. A couple weeks later, he received a call, and they asked him to send a video describing himself so that he could show that he was able to articulate sentences and also to make sure that he looked like what he said he looked like. They also wanted him to be shirtless. The only issue was Mike didn't have a video camera. Nothing to worry about with a born problem solver like Mike. He rushed straight to Best Buy and bought a blank DVD. put the DVD in one of the cameras tethered to the display case, and took his shirt off right there in the store, and proceeded to strut around among the shoppers at Best Buy, delivering what must have been the best and ballsiest damn submission tape anyone has ever seen. He was in all right. 50,000 applicants, and now Mike will forever be known as the pizza delivery guy sleeping on his mom's couch, nicknamed Mama's Boy from A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. Important to note, he also maintains the record as the only person from Rhode Island to completely wax his undercarriage on national television. True story. Yes, he was way ahead of his time. Returning home after making it into the top 10, I must add, Mike had seen the world he wanted into. It was after that experience that he wanted to leave the illustrious world of pizza making and get into the show business. While he was out there pursuing reality TV, I landed a job on a Showtime series called Brotherhood, and the officiant of tonight's wedding, Audra Gorman, who was the location manager of that show. We needed a guy to drive our supply van around and gather garbage bags and dog poop and remove them from the set. Bingo. Buonanno was in, and he was a natural. The birth of Mikey Locations. Our film and TV jobs have taken us from Rhode Island to Boston, all the way to New York City. We sure made it, buddy. More importantly than a career move, of course, New York is where Mike met Katie. Two eager film folks from Rhode Island finding each other in a city of 8.5 million and began dating on a movie called How to Be Single. What are the odds? That's wild. It was a bar called Friends and Lovers that this all came into form. Ashley and I, and Colin and Gina, Mike and Katie, I believe Tim was there. I told him I'd get him the story somehow. I think it was... It seemed all normal until we looked on the dance floor and saw that Mike and Katie were nowhere to be found. Quick search of the room, and there they were in all their glory. Makeout City up against the back wall. Lights flashing, beats beating, lip locked in what we all knew was going to be something real. And what an aptly named place for it to begin. Friends to lovers in an instant. But Katie and Mike have been inseparable ever since. They've shared many adventures together, from New Zealand to France to England, to many awesome day trips to casinos in Atlantic City and beach to visit Katie's grandmother. Well, one last quick story I'd like to tell to exemplify the kind of people these two are. I've had to take some time off of work a couple of years ago to spend some time back home with my father, who was sick with ALS. I had talked to Mike about being nervous about what was going to happen and how long I might need to be away. A few days later, Mike and Katie presented me with an envelope full of cash and a beautiful card expressing their support. They had asked all of our friends to chip in whatever they could so that lost paychecks wouldn't present a problem for me. And that's the kind of selfless act and the people that Mike and Katie are. They're true friends and truly wonderful people. I can't wait to see what kind of little Avengers are going to be running around, hopefully in the not too distant future. We all know Mike already has an extensive Marvel toy collection waiting for them. So with that said, please raise your glasses and give a cheers and toast to Mike and Katie. I was nervous, but it went well.